Imagine you have a choice, a terrible choice. You have to crash your car into a solid brick wall. You can do it at 30 miles per hour, or you can do it at 60 miles per hour. Now the math whizzes among you are probably thinking, well, 60 is double 30, so the crash will be twice as bad. It makes sense, right? You drive twice as fast, you get twice the ouch. Wrong. Dead wrong. If you hit that wall at 60 miles per hour, the crash isn't twice as violent. It is 4 times more violent. Doubling your speed doesn't double the danger. It quadruples it. And if you triple your speed, you're dealing with 9 times the destructive energy. The universe runs on strict rules, and when you're behind the wheel, you aren't just a driver. You are a pilot of a 2-ton metal projectile fighting a constant war against kinetic energy. And spoiler alert, energy usually wins. To truly grasp why your car turns into a soda can when it hits a tree, we need to talk about energy, specifically kinetic energy. This is the equation that dictates whether you walk away from a crash or get airlifted. E_k equals 1/2 meter times v squared. The m is mass. Your car is heavy. That matters. But the m is just linear. If you double the weight of your car, you double the energy. Simple. But this v, this is velocity, speed. And notice that little number 2 floating above it? That is the exponent, the square. That little 2 is the most dangerous number on the highway. Because velocity is squared, the energy doesn't go up in a straight line. It explodes. Let's stop looking at equations and look at heights. This is the drop of death. Crashing at 30 miles per hour involves roughly the same amount of energy as driving your car off the roof of a 3-story building. It's bad. You'll probably break some bones, your car is totaled, but you're likely alive. Now let's go to 60 miles per hour. Since we doubled the speed, we just go up to the 6th floor, right? No. Remember the square? 2 squared is 4. To match the energy of a 60 miles per hour crash, you have to drive your car off a 12-story building. That is the difference. At 30 miles per hour, you fall 30 feet. At 60 miles per hour, you fall 120 feet. You didn't just drive a little faster, you entered a different bracket of physics. This is why just speeding a little bit is a lie we tell ourselves. Going 80 in a 65 zone isn't a 20% increase in danger. It's a massive spike in kinetic energy that your car's safety systems were barely designed to handle. When it comes to understanding car crashes, it's basic physics. The faster you go, the harder the universe tries to kill you. Okay, so you've built up all this terrifying kinetic energy, but here's the thing. Speed itself has never killed anyone. You can fly through space at 17,000 miles per hour and be perfectly fine. It's not the speed that kills you, it's the sudden stop. In physics, we call this impulse and deceleration. Your body is traveling at the same speed as your car. When the car hits a wall, the car stops, but you don't. You keep moving forward until something, a seatbelt, an airbag, or the steering wheel stops you. The game is all about time. Look at this formula. Force is on one side. Time is on the bottom of the other side. This means force and time are enemies. If you stop in 0.1 seconds, like hitting a concrete pillar, the force is massive. It's a hammer blow to your internal organs. Your aorta detaches. Your brain slams into your skull. Game over. But if you stop over 3 seconds, like plowing into a giant haystack, the force is spread out. It's a gentle hug. You walk away dusting straw off your shirt. This is why seatbelts are made of slightly stretchy material, not steel chains. They want to buy you milliseconds. They stretch to increase the time it takes for your torso to stop. In a crash, a millisecond is the difference between a bruise and a funeral. Back in the day, people thought, I want a car built like a tank. Strong steel, rigid, indestructible. And they were right. The cars were indestructible. You could crash a 1950s sedan into a tree and the car would look fine. The driver inside, however, would be dead. Today, people complain they don't make them like they used to. Look, I leaned on my fender and it dented. Be thankful for that, because modern cars are designed to die so you can live. It's called a crumple zone. Remember what we said about kinetic energy? It has to go somewhere. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. When you crash, that massive 12-story drop of energy needs to be absorbed. The front of your car is a sacrificial lamb. It is engineered to fold, buckle, and crush in a very specific way. Every piece of metal that bends is doing work. It is eating up that kinetic energy. If the car doesn't crumple, that energy transfers directly to the passenger cabin, and then to you. The crumple zone does two things. It manages the energy, and, going back to our previous point, it extends the time of the crash. By crushing the front of the car, the engineers are buying you extra feet of stopping distance and extra milliseconds of time. They are turning a brick wall impact into a haystack impact. This is the safety cell. The front crumples, the back crumples, but the cabin is made of ultra-high-strength steel designed not to bend. It's a cocoon. So, when you see a photo of a totaled modern car that looks like a crushed soda can, don't think, wow, what a piece of junk. Think, wow, that car just committed heroic suicide to save the human inside. So, what have we learned today? 1. Speed is squared. 60 miles per hour isn't twice as dangerous as 30 miles per hour. It's 4 times as dangerous. 2. It's not the fall that kills you. It's the sudden stop. You need to maximize the time it takes to decelerate. 3. Your car is designed to be destroyed. Let it do its job. If you enjoyed seeing us destroy hypothetical cars for science, smash that subscribe button. It helps us afford more crash test dummies. Stay safe, drive smart, and thanks for watching.